Have you ever tried explaining to someone why your dog has double declaws and why it's actually a sign of purebred heritage? Or maybe you've seen that look of confusion when you say your dog is a Beauceron, and they ask if it's some kind of French pastry? If you're nodding along, you're in the right place. We're about to dive into the wonderful, quirky, and truly unique world of the Beauceron. Stick around, because we're counting down the top 10 things that only true Beauceron owners will ever understand. And trust me, you won't want to miss number 1. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The double declaw obsession. So, you've just brought your beautiful Beauceron puppy home, and the first thing your friends or family notice are those extra toes. Get ready to become an expert on canine polydactyly. Explaining that those double declaws are not a defect but a breed standard becomes your new party trick. You've probably found yourself gently showing them off, explaining how they're a hallmark of the Bergère de Beauce, rooted in their history as sure-footed herders in the rugged French countryside. You defend them with a passion, as if they were tiny, furry badges of honor. Other dog owners might see them as a strange quirk, but for us, they are a proud symbol of our dog's noble lineage and a conversation starter we've come to absolutely adore. But as unique as those toes are, they're nothing compared to the daily acrobatics you witness. Number 9. The boof communication. Beaucerons have a language all their own, and it rarely involves a full-throated bark. Instead, they are masters of the boof. It's that low, guttural puff of air that can mean anything from "I see a squirrel" to "the mailman is a threat to our national security," or simply, "You're taking too long with my dinner." You learn to interpret the subtle nuances of each boof. There's the soft, inquisitive boof when they hear a new sound, the more forceful, warning boof for strangers, and the exasperated boof when you've failed to throw the ball for the 5th time in a row. It's a form of communication so distinct that you can have entire conversations with your dog without a single bark being exchanged. While others might hear just a funny noise, you understand it's a sophisticated and integral part of their personality. And speaking of personality, wait until you hear about their unique approach to personal space. Number 8. The Velcro dog syndrome. Forget personal space. You've got a Beauceron. This isn't just a dog that likes to be near you. This is a 90-pound shadow that is physically attached to your hip. They'll follow you from the living room to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the bathroom, and then wait patiently outside the door, their nose probably pressed against the crack. Working from home? Get used to a heavy head resting on your lap, or a large body sprawled across your feet. You've likely tripped over your loyal companion more times than you can count. While some might find this clinginess overwhelming, you understand it's not about neediness. It's a deep-seated instinct to guard and protect their person, their flock. You are the center of their universe, and being your shadow is their most important job. This intense loyalty is heartwarming, but it's their intelligence that will truly blow your mind. Number 7. The problem-solving brain. Living with a Beauceron is like having a furry, 4-legged Sherlock Holmes in your house. These dogs don't just learn commands, they analyze situations and solve problems. You've probably witnessed them figuring out how to open a lever-handled door, manipulate a puzzle toy with shocking speed, or even strategically herd the kids into one room for easier supervision. This intelligence means they get bored easily. If you don't give them a job to do, they will invent one, and you might not like their choice. This could be reorganizing your shoe collection, taste testing the couch cushions, or deciding that the garden needs a bit of impromptu landscaping. As an owner, you quickly learn that mental stimulation is just as crucial as physical exercise. You become an expert in dog puzzles, enrichment games, and advanced training techniques just to keep that brilliant mind occupied. But this intelligence comes with a surprising twist, which brings us to our next point. Number 6. The sensitive soul. Don't let that imposing, muscular exterior fool you. Beneath that confident facade lies a deeply sensitive soul. A Beauceron's feelings can be hurt. You've seen it. That look of profound disappointment when a training session ends too soon. Or the way they sulk when you use a harsh tone. They thrive on positive reinforcement and form an incredibly deep emotional bond with their family. They are acutely aware of your moods and will often come to offer a comforting head nuzzle when you're feeling down. This sensitivity means they remember everything, both good and bad. A negative experience can stick with them for a long time. As an owner, you learn to be a patient, fair, and gentle leader because you know that this powerful guardian is also a tender heart that needs to be handled with care. This emotional depth is beautiful, but it's their seriousness that often surprises people. Number 5. The eternal seriousness. Have you ever seen a Beauceron at the dog park? While other dogs are goofing around in a chaotic frenzy, your Beauceron is often standing back, observing and assessing the situation with the stoic gravity of a world leader. They have what owners affectionately call serious face. It's a look of intense concentration and quiet authority that can be intimidating to those who don't understand the breed. They take their role as a family member and protector very seriously. This doesn't mean they don't have a playful side. They absolutely do, but it's often reserved for their inner circle. With you, they can be goofy and playful, but in public, they carry themselves with a dignified reserve. You've learned to appreciate this calm, watchful nature, knowing it stems from their heritage as a responsible and capable working dog. It's a quiet confidence that is truly special. But wait until you hear about number 4. It's a physical trait that is both majestic and a little bit messy. Number 4. The Beauceron lean. If you're a Beauceron owner, you've learned to brace yourself at all times. The Beauceron lean is a real phenomenon. It's their primary method of showing affection and asserting their presence. Instead of a gentle nudge, they will lean their entire body weight against your legs. It's a gesture that says, "I am here, I love you, and you are not going anywhere." You've probably found yourself struggling to maintain your balance while your 90-pound dog casually rests against you as if you were a structural support beam. Guests in your home are often caught off guard, stumbling sideways under the affectionate pressure. For you, it's just another part of the day. You've developed core muscles you never knew you had, all thanks to your loving, leaning companion. It's their unique, full-body hug, and you wouldn't trade it for anything. Number 3. The herding instinct, unleashed. You don't need a flock of sheep to see a Beauceron's herding instincts in action. They will herd anything and everything. Your children, your other pets, guests at a party, and even you. You've probably experienced being gently, or not so gently, nudged in a specific direction because your dog has decided it's time to move. They create order out of chaos, using their bodies to block, guide, and circle their flock. Sometimes this manifests as a gentle nose poke to the back of your legs to keep you on the right path during a walk. Other times it's a full-on attempt to round up toddlers at the park into a neat little group. You learn to recognize the subtle shoulder drops and intense stares that signal their herding brain is kicking in. It's a fascinating and sometimes hilarious glimpse into their working heritage. Number 2. The smiling Beauceron. This is one of the most endearing and often misunderstood traits of the breed. Beaucerons have a unique way of showing excitement or submission that looks a lot like a grin. They will lift their lips to expose their front teeth in a gesture that can look like a snarl to the uninitiated. The first time you see it, your heart might skip a beat, but you quickly learn it's the complete opposite of aggression. This submissive grin is their special way of saying, "I'm so happy to see you," or "You're the boss." It's often accompanied by a full-body wiggle and a low, rumbling groan of pure joy. You find yourself explaining to concerned onlookers, "Don't worry, he's just smiling." It's a secret handshake among Beauceron owners, a quirky expression of happiness that makes you feel like you're part of a very special club. Number 1. The on-off switch. And finally, the number one thing only Beauceron owners truly understand is the incredible on-off switch. One moment, your Beauceron is a whirlwind of focused energy, capable of running for miles, completing a complex agility course, or working tirelessly at a task. They are the epitome of a high-drive working dog. But the second they cross the threshold into your home, the off switch is flipped. They transform into the ultimate couch potato. They will happily curl up, or more accurately sprawl out, for hours, content to be a giant, furry lump next to you. This ability to transition seamlessly from intense work mode to complete relaxation is truly remarkable. It's what makes them such adaptable companions, equally at home on a farm or in a family living room. They give you their all when it's time to work or play, and they give you all their cuddles when it's time to rest. So guys, and there you have it. 10 things that connect every Beauceron owner. From their smiling faces to their velcro-like tendencies, living with a Beauceron is an experience like no other. They are intelligent, loyal, and endlessly fascinating dogs that leave a permanent mark on our hearts. If you're a proud Beauceron owner and found yourself nodding along, hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into the amazing world of dogs, and drop a comment below telling us your favorite Beauceron quirk. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and give your beautiful Boos a hug from me.